This is a tutorial on how to create lower thirds within Premiere Pro. To import my lower third, I'm going to go to File, Import, locate my shared drive under this PC, and head to the relevant folder depending on the course you're on. Just head into one of those folders, look for titles, banners and logos, go into the lower thirds and weather graphics folder, and look for either Mersey Focus, Mersey News or Mersey Sports. Select the one and hit open, and it will import into your project. To add the lower third in, I'm going to take it and drag it over and drop it on top on the V2 layer. And now you can see my lower third has appeared on screen. Firstly, you may wish to change the size and position of your lower third. So select your lower third within your timeline, head up to Effects Controls, and under the Motion tab, you can use your scale and position to enlarge or decrease the size of your lower third and change the position. So firstly, I'm going to click and hold on the scale, drag the number to the left to make it smaller, or take it to the right to make it larger. So I'm going to go for something about that big, and using the first number next to position, I'm going to click and hold and drag to the left, which will take it to the left, or the right, which will take it to the right. And using the second number, I'm going to click and hold and drag to the right to take it down, or the left to take it up. So I'm going to position it roughly about here. Once I'm happy with the positioning, I'm going to go into my tool panel on the left of my timeline, and I'm going to select the type tool, which is the letter T. Once I have my type tool selected, I'm going to click within this area once, and a text box will appear. I'm going to type in the person's name and also their title or position or who they are. So I'm going to hit enter to go underneath. Now you'll notice that this font is far too small. So to increase the size, with my type tool still selected, I'm going to hover over the box, click and highlight the text. And then go back into my effects controls on the top, and you'll notice a text layer has appeared with the writing that I have written. I'm going to open up that area using the arrow, and you are able to change your font, your bold, your italics, and also the size here. So with my text highlighted, I'm just going to click on the font size and increase it slightly. And if you wish to, you could make the job title or role a little smaller by highlighting that only, coming back into here in your effects controls and decreasing the size of that. Once you're happy with the font size, if you scroll up within your effects controls to the vector motion here, we can position our text again. So you can click and drag on the first number to take it left, click and drag on the second number, drag that to the left to move it up. And when you're happy with the position, you want to make sure you go back to your selection tool here and click anywhere on screen, and you've now created your text for your lower thirds. You will have noticed that when I created my text layer, it has created a second layer on the V3 video field. Okay, and you will also notice it's not in line with my lower thirds. So to ensure this works properly, we need to click on this text layer and take it to the left so they both start at the same time. We also need to ensure they both finish at the same time as well. If they don't, drag it back and ensure they're the same size. And to add the default transitions, the fades, we want to highlight both layers and press Ctrl D on your keyboard, and you'll notice it's created the dissolves at the beginning and the end of both video field layers. So if we play that back,
thanks to new technology, we even use it to pay our way. These are becoming...
You'll see it fades in and fades out. If your lower third is too short or too long, you can again highlight the layers and increase the length or decrease the length as you please.
Thanks to new technology, we even use it to pay our way. These are becoming cash-free times.